Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 The Show, and here we go with Lou Gehrig's road to the show as we face the San Diego Padres. So, there's a lot of talk in baseball going on right now about Prince Fielder being traded to the Texas Rangers for Ian Kinsler, and I don't know, it's really got me thinking a little bit. I mean, normally I don't talk about, trades that often, free agent signings and things like that, because there's so much to be able to talk about. A lot of it too is my own opinion, and while I do enjoy baseball, I don't consider myself a baseball expert. But this has really got me thinking quite a bit. Something that I thought about a couple of years ago and things like that, and it's kind of resurfaced, and that is about these big contracts that baseball is giving out to some of these players. Now, when you take a look at Prince Fielder's contract, it was the largest in the history of the Detroit Tigers. So 9 years, $214 million. Now, Texas goes ahead and they pick that up as well. But I don't know, first off, I guess before I get into it, I guess I will talk about the trade a little bit. But I was really surprised the type of reaction that I've been reading from a lot of Tigers fans about what had been going on. Because Cecil Fielder, who's Prince Fielder's dad, was, a Detroit Tiger, phenomenal baseball player in so many ways. And, Prince Fielder basically grew up in Detroit, and he was a Detroit Tigers fan. That's where he saw his dad play, so the fans were super excited and things like that, for Prince Fielder to be playing there. And, I don't know, the fact that he was gone, and that was kind of sad. Plus, when I was doing MLB 2K12, I was playing as the Detroit Tigers for franchise mode. So, I got to play as Prince Fielder quite a bit. So, anyway, as far as these big contracts go, I mean, they are something that kind of worries me a little bit, because when you see the frequency of them starting to happen now, it's really not a good thing. And I think it could end up really plaguing baseball. All these baseball players getting overpaid and stuff like that. So, because you got Prince Fielder, of course, who we're talking about right here. You've got Albert Pujols. You've got, in some, respects, Hamilton, I think, got way too much and stuff like that for anybody on a baseball team. Because, yeah, one person can do a lot to help the team. But when you look at how much money that you're giving one person versus your entire budget, it's not something that I think is right in many respects. And by right, I mean not fair to some of the baseball players, not fair to the fans, not fair to the team, just in general. And I'm afraid it's going to get to the point here where teams are really going to be struggling for money. We're going to see a decrease in overall, performance in baseball, because, I don't know, there won't be enough money to pay some of the players who actually do deserve to play more. I mean, it's not going to be a huge epidemic, oh my gosh, nobody can spend anything anymore or something like that. But, as these big contracts keep getting put out, over and over for all these different players, I mean, the expectations are going to be set that, you could get just about any contract that you want. And if we've got more players doing that, I don't know, money's going to the wrong places, I think. But yeah, what was surprising me, and I was kind of talking about this earlier here, is I was thinking that all the Detroit Tigers fans were, going to be kind of down about this. But because of how much money this ends up freeing up for the team, there's actually a large amount of fans who are excited about Prince Fielder going, because of the things that they can do with free agency and things like that to really go ahead and help the team. And Ian Kinsler, of course, is going to be a great addition to the team, potential leadoff hitter. And I think second base was kind of a little bit of a weak spot here for the Tigers. So, putting Ian Kinsler there is definitely going to help the team out. But, in many ways, losing Prince Fielder, of course, is going to be tough too. I mean, while Ian Kinsler is a good baseball player, still doesn't have the bat that Prince Fielder does. So, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a trade-off, but I think it's going to be good for the Tigers in the long run. Man, as far as the Rangers go, though, you know, picking up that contract really could end up hurting them. But, I mean, it kind of lets you know that they're going to be silent basically during the offseason. Now, a lot of their money is going to be going towards Prince Fielder and a few other players too. But we'll be seeing, of course, I think some more big contracts dealt out in winter meetings and, you know, just with what's left of the offseason too. But I don't know. I don't think that big contracts are ever good. I mean, when you're talking about like investing money, and that's basically what this is. I mean, you're making an investment with players. You want to diversify. Basically, that means you don't put all your chickens in one basket. In many respects, I think that's what teams are doing with some of these players. And you want to spread it around a little bit. I mean, you take a look at a team like the Oakland A's, who don't have that big of a budget, but what they do is they make the team work. That's one of the reasons why I've always been an Oakland A's fan since I really got into baseball, is because this is a team that makes do with what they have. And I think if more teams took the approach here with, you know, some of these guys who, you know, maybe, you know, $7-8 million instead of going with these big contracts, you know, that are really going to cost, you know, $12 million or something like that a year plus. I don't know. I just think that that's the better way to go. Now, I don't work for a baseball team or anything like that. If I did, man, great times. But I don't know. Like, I think that this is really going to do a lot of good for both teams, but in a different way. I mean, you got a great bat going to Texas to kind of make that offense even more potent than it already is. You've got Ian Kinsler moving to Detroit, where you got a good leadoff hitter now, and you have some money freed up to be able to do some more things to help build the team. But I think in the long run, Texas might end up being the loser in this one, just because, you know, how much money now they're going to have to go ahead and give up for him, and what that makes it so, or what it makes it so they can't do later on. So, not good. Anyway, that one goes right up the middle. Lou Gehrig just ended up winning this one here for the Yankees. Man, this was a great game. I had a couple good hits, and I know I've been talking about Prince Fielder the entire time, but I think this is the first time I've ever gotten a walk-off hit, so that's awesome, at least in the Lou Gehrig series. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. I'd be kind of interested to see what you guys think about the, you know, big contracts and things like that. So go ahead and comment below for sure. But also, you guys, too, sorry that the audio was off a little bit in this one as well. I'm still trying to work out, you know, some issues here with the whole system after getting the new PVR and stuff like that. But it is what it is. So thanks for being awesome about it. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.